the boy named Arif. Arif was a quiet boy who lived in a small village surrounded by green fields and muddy roads. His home was not rich, but it was filled with dreams that were bigger than the sky. His father was a daily laborer, and his mother worked hard in other people's houses to support the family. From a very young age, Arif understood one thing clearly: life was not easy for people like him. While other children went to school with new bags and shoes, Arif often went barefoot. Still, he never stopped going to school. He believed that education was the only door that could change his life. But life kept testing him. Sometimes Arif had no money to buy books. Sometimes he went to school without eating breakfast. And sometimes he had to stay home because his parents could not afford school fees on time. Each time something like this happened, a small pain grew inside his heart, but he never gave up. His dream was simple but powerful. He wanted to become someone successful, someone who could change his family's life forever. He often looked at the sky in the evening and silently promised himself, "One day, I will take my parents out of this suffering." But dreams are never easy to protect. At school, some classmates laughed at him because of his old clothes. Some people told him that children like him never become successful. These words hurt him deeply, but instead of breaking him, they slowly started shaping him. Arif began studying harder than ever before. At night, he used to study under a dim light while everyone else slept. Even when he felt tired, he kept going because stopping was not an option for him. He did not know what the future would bring, but one thing was certain: his journey had already begun. Part 2: The First Turning Point. One rainy evening, something happened that changed Arif's way of thinking forever. His school announced that only students who could pay the exam fee would be allowed to sit for the final test. Arif stood silently after hearing the news. He already knew what it meant: he might be excluded. That night, he didn't cry loudly. He just sat near the window, watching the rain fall. His mother noticed his silence and asked softly what was wrong. Arif told her everything. His mother had no answer, only tears in her eyes. The next morning, Arif's father went to a construction site and asked for extra work. He wanted to collect the money somehow. Arif saw his father struggling under heavy bricks, and something inside him changed. It was not just sadness anymore, it was determination. Part 3: The Sacrifice. Arif started helping his father after school. He carried bricks, cleaned tools, and worked until sunset. His hands became rough, but he never complained. At night, he studied with tired eyes. His friends slowly started distancing themselves from him. They said he had become too poor to dream. But Arif didn't care anymore. He made a promise to himself. Even if the world forgets him, he will not forget his dream. Part 4: A Lost Opportunity. One day, Arif had the chance to join a school competition where the winner would get a scholarship. It was his biggest opportunity. He prepared for days, studying late into the night. But on the day of registration, he was late. His father had fallen sick, and Arif had to take him to a local doctor. By the time he returned, the registration was closed. He stood outside the school gate for a long time, feeling like everything was slipping away from him. That night, he didn't study. He just sat in silence. Part 5. The Teacher's Words. One of Arif's teachers noticed his struggle. She called him after class and said something that stayed in his heart forever. "Your situation is hard, but your mind is strong. Don't let your circumstances define your future." She gave him extra books and allowed him to use the library after school. For the first time, Arif felt that someone believed in him. That belief became a small light in his dark life. Part 6. The Breaking Point. Things got worse at home. His father's health was declining, and income became unstable. There were days when the family had no proper meal. Arif began questioning everything. "Why is my life like this?" he asked himself. For the first time, he felt like giving up. He stopped studying for a few days. His dreams felt far away. But one night, he remembered his mother quietly skipping meals so he could eat. That memory broke him more than anything else. And it also rebuilt him. Part 7. The New Decision. Arif decided to change his strategy. He stopped wasting time on unnecessary things. He focused only on study and work. He woke up earlier than anyone in the village. He studied before sunrise and worked after school. His life became strict, disciplined, and painful. But slowly, his grades started improving. People began noticing that the poor boy was no longer ordinary. Part 8. The First Success. Arif finally got a scholarship opportunity through his school performance. It was not full success, but it was a door opening. When he received the letter, his hands were shaking. His mother cried silently with happiness. His father smiled for the first time in months. It was not wealth, but it was hope. Arif felt like the sky he used to look at was now a little closer. Part 9. The Rise Begins. With the scholarship's support, Arif continued his education in a better environment. He met new students, some richer, some smarter, but he no longer felt inferior. He worked harder than ever before. He learned computer skills, communication, and writing. His confidence slowly grew. The boy who once worked in construction sites was now dreaming of a bigger future, not just survival, but success. Part 10. The Success That Changed Everything. Years passed. Arif completed his studies with excellent results. He got a good job in a respected company. His salary was more than enough to support his family. He built a new house for his parents. The same village people who once laughed at him now respected him. But Arif never forgot his past. Every time he looked at struggling children, he saw his own reflection. He often said, "Success is not about where you come from, it's about where you refuse to stop." And in the end, Arif became not just successful, but a symbol of hope in his village. The end. Goodbye. Let's meet on video.